Hello guys and welcome back to Earle Sports About. I'm Timothy Earle. Today we've got another free pick video. This one in Counter-Strike. We get the upcoming matchups. I believe this is the second round. I'm not really sure. Knockout stage. Knockout stage. Single elimination. Rounds starting tomorrow. We get Complexity against MIBR, Navi against Liquid, and Big versus Evil Geniuses. But before we jump into this free pick video,
Hey guys, EarleSportsBets.com has finally launched, and to show our appreciation for you, click on the link below or go to EarleSportsBets.com/promo to get the 7-day package for only $49. That's $120 in savings. Thanks, guys.
if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. Check out all links in the description below: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, picks and parlays, premium plays, merch, TikTok, and the EarleSportsBets.com, all linked down below. We've had 6 plays so far for video plays in Counter-Strike so far in this tournament, and we are 4-2 to start it off. Hopefully you can have a nice 3-0 day to start off this. We'll go ahead and start off in Complexity versus MIBR. This is the early game, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We get Complexity, the American team, taking on MIBR, made in Brazil. And we've seen a little bit of both of these teams so far. Complexity had a little bit of a rough start, losing to G2 and Big. I mean, not bad losses. 16-12 to G2, 16-10 to Big. Keep in mind, I believe JT was in NA during that time, so he was working off a little bit of worse ping, so wasn't able to do 100%. I think that they'll be a little bit better. I'm not sure if he's in boot camp with the Complexity team or not, but I feel like they're going to do a little bit better. On the MIBR side, we saw them with that humongous win versus Navi to start off the tournament, plus 660 underdogs. We saw them kind of work through that one. And then the second part of the tournament, they lost 16-9 to both OG and Astralis. So a little bit of a rough end to it, but still they were able to exceed expectations and beat Navi, which was quite an interesting feat. This one was kind of a weird one because looking at the live odds, they're minus 227 for Complexity. I'm not going to lay that. I don't think that MIBR wins this one straight up. And then all the other ones between MIBR plus a map and a half, and I don't think Complexity sweeps. All of them were either way too juiced or I was not going to be interested in betting it. So I think this one goes 3 maps. I'm going to go over the 2.5 maps for this one between Complexity and MIBR. I think this one's going to be a 3-mapper with 2 teams that are kind of in limbo. Complexity on their way up. MIBR, we're not exactly sure what we're going to get from them. So we're going to go over the 2.5. I think this one will be a pretty competitive series, which will move us on to this next match, which I think that this one could also have the possibility of being a little bit of a competitive series. Navi will be taking on Liquid. We've seen what Navi has done so far. Kind of a rough start to the tournament for them, losing to MIBR 16-12 and losing in overtime to Astralis 19-17. And the main thing is simple. So far this event, in the 2 games, he has an under 1 rating, which is unheard of because he's normally averaging 1.4 the last 3 months. So not a good start for any of these Navi players. It's kind of been shaky. And then this Liquid side, we've seen 3 matches with them. 2 overtime losses to FaZe and an overtime win against EG. So a little bit of a questionable route for them. Navi not looking too good. I think Liquid steals a map off of them. I'm grabbing them plus 1.5, plus 117. I think that one of these maps, Navi could struggle and not play well. And if Navi is already losing to MIBR and Astralis, I think Liquid is about at the same tier right now as Astralis. So this one could be definitely a closer series than people think. I'm going to grab Liquid to grab a map at plus 117. Final game of the day. Big and Evil Geniuses. This is probably going to be your blowout match. Big is a minus 189, and then EG I think is a run back around 150 area. I'm just grabbing Big to sweep. Big, I know they haven't looked good so far in this tournament. They've played NIP twice and lost to NIP both times, and then beat a Complexity team that they should have beat. And then EG has just been awful. A 16-3 loss to a Vitality team that we still don't know exactly what we're going to get from them. And then a 19-17 loss against Liquid. I believe Big is currently a better team than Liquid. They're a little bit more, they have a little bit more experience with the team in general. I feel like this is a match that Big is going to sweep. I'm going to grab them at plus 155 to sweep. I don't see Evil Geniuses doing much. I think this team is a couple months away. Automatic is still coming back. Stewie in-game leading. We'll see how that goes. Breeze and Sarek have not been playing up to their standards. And then Rush. You can't have your best player at this event be Rush. That's not going to lead you guys to success. I'm going to go with Big to sweep in this final matchup. If this information was helpful to you guys all, make sure you guys would like, comment, subscribe, share. That is the complete Counter-Strike slate. So for Complexity and MIBR, we're going to go over the 2.5 maps. Liquid versus Navi, we're going to grab Liquid at plus 117, grabbing a map. And then Big versus Evil Geniuses, we're going to take Big to sweep at plus 155. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Until next time, let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in Blast Premier Counter-Strike action.